Well, 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 if it isn't my BYU Idaho students, welcome to another Brother Allen world famous weekly walkthrough. It's week 12, and it's time for me to show you what you need to do this week so that you can be successful. So let's get this out of the way, and let's click on week 12. So, we have 3 things that we're doing midweek, and we have 4 things on your end of week. One of them is just a reminder to do your discussion board. So that's not a big deal, but let's dive in a little deeper and let's talk about what is expected of you. So this assignment is all about using the first person pronoun I. Now, I teach high school. You probably have realized that. And I usually teach freshmen. It's rare that I don't teach freshmen. And I always tell my students, no using I on research papers. No using I. We want to be professional. It's a academic paper, so we have to use the academic third person. And to an extent, that's true, right? They're learning. They're a little more basic than you all are. This article is going to talk about, sometimes that's not always the case, right? Like as we grow and mature as writers, it might be more appropriate to use I in our papers, even though Brother Allen feels like that's not the case. So you need to create a blank document. And then before you read the article, you're going to answer these 2 questions in that blank document. This is the part of the assignment that a lot of students don't do and they forget about, and then they miss points. And then they're bummed because they missed the points. So make sure you do those questions. You're going to read the article. It's going to express an opinion to you. It's going to say, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. It's up to you. What is your purpose? Blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to respond to these questions after, and you're going to kind of say, okay, how did this change my opinion? Do I want to use I in my paper, or do I think it's still better if I just stick with the academic third person? And then you're going to submit. Like I said, I still believe that, there's a place for using I in these papers, but for the majority of people, I think it probably works better if we use academic third person. All right, so you're getting 10 points for doing that. It's due midweek. Second thing on here is a quiz about integrating sources, about paragraphing, and about transitions. They have multiple materials here, right? They have an APA transition guide. They have paragraph structure, integrating evidence. We've been talking about integrating evidence a lot in this course. The cool thing about this quiz is it's open book. So you can take it as many times as you want. It's going to average your scores together. And so it's 12 points, and you get to take it multiple times. Just remember that it'll average your scores. So good luck on that quiz. Then you have a discussion board, and you are going to have a tentative, you're going to write an introduction and a thesis statement for your explanatory synthesis essay. And a lot of times I have students that they will mess up one thing about this assignment, right? What they look at is they don't read the instructions here. And they start down here and they see that we have some sentence starters, and they see that there's bullet points, and they go, oh, it's required that I have 2 paragraphs for my intro. That's not the case, right? It says in the instruction here, the introduction will be 1 strong paragraph or sometimes 2 paragraphs. I would say that that's a big or. That's a big caveat right there. I think it's way better if your introduction is just 1 paragraph for all your essays, and that your thesis is the last sentence in the introductory paragraph. I think it makes it clearer for your readers because they are looking for your thesis statement as the last sentence. And if it's in a second paragraph, or sometimes students will put it in the first paragraph, but then they have this weird repeat of information in the second paragraph, I would counsel you to just keep it to 1 paragraph, even though it says in the instructions, or sometimes 2. But I think more often students see, oh, 2 bullet points, that means I have to have 2 paragraphs. No, It's just saying that there's multiple things you could be doing in your intro paragraph, but it's all still one. So you are going to use these sentence starters. You're going to make your introduction and thesis statement. You're going to post your initial post. Then you're going to come back and you're going to reply to at least 2 of your peers and give them some feedback about how to fix it, what they've done right, and make sure that you post at least 3 times to get the full points for this. All right. So your initial post is due midweek, and then you'll come back at the end of the week and you reply. So then this quiz is end of week. This is APA format, and it has a template, and it has a video. This one does not have any suggestions that it is open book. So it does allow you, though, to have multiple attempts, and it's 14 points, and they're going to average your scores together. All right, good luck on that quiz. And this is just your reminder at the end of the week to go back and do your replies on the discussion boards. And here's the big one, right? Here's the draft. So we are turning in our rough draft of the explanatory synthesis essay. It has a whole bunch of reminders on here. My big reminder that I want to just drive home one more time is do not use AI to write your paper for you. Don't use AI to fix your grammar and spelling. There's other ways to take care of that. Don't copy it and paste your essay into ChatGPT and say, fix my grammar and spelling, and then copy it and put it back into your document. It will give me 100% AI every single time. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Just write your own papers. Because if you do, then I'm going to find out the technology that I have to track this stuff and to figure this stuff out is getting better every single day. And I don't like having to send students to the academic dishonesty office and give them zeros on papers. It's not good. And potentially you're going to fail the class. So please, 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 please just write your own papers. No cheating. Okay, so you're going to turn it in. And I am just looking that you did it. So I'm giving you 30 points if the length is appropriate and if the content is appropriate. Then, remember, we always turn in our drafts to 2 places. So we turn it into Canvas so that I can look at it, but then we're also turning it into Feedback Fruits. And it says up here, this assignment will continue through week 13. So you're turning it in now at the end of the week, and then you're going to be doing the peer review next week. And remember, it's real easy. You just click this button and it kind of walks you through and you upload your draft and then it'll assign some peers to help you out. So that, I believe, is it. Let's go back to our modules and let's just look for week 12. Yup. So there's 3 once again midweek, and then there's 4 end of week stuff. But remember, one of them is just a reminder for you. I hope that you have a fantastic week, BYU kids. I hope that you do a really good job on your explanatory synthesis essay and that the writing goes well for you. If you need anything, as always, please let me know. Message me in Canvas and I will help you out. And bless your souls. I hope you have a fantastic week. Talk to you later. Bye.